Hello, my name is Dhruvan Gore. I am the host of the Reality Check.
Welcome to Reality Check, where we uncover the truth beyond the headlines and reality, where reality speaks louder than trends.
So here is the guest, Mithun Gore.
So thank you, Dhruvan. Thank you very much for inviting me on your show. And let me see how can I help you with your questions.
So I have questions related to your field. So one of it is, what inspired you to become an engineer?
Yeah, I would say it's since my childhood. I always keen. I was always loving different cars, different make, different models. So from day one, I was wishing to be an engineer, and I was more inclined towards machineries. So it was more to be on inclination was towards mechanical engineering side. So I pursue my engineering in mechanical engineering.
So is AI capturing your field?
Yeah, certainly yes. I would say like I didn't introduce myself in detail. Like my key work is I'm working as an doctor of machines. So whenever there is wrong with the machines, rotating machines like fan, pumps, gearboxes. So if anything goes wrong, we have certain tools and techniques where we measure and do the analysis and then do the rectification. So in those categories, AI is phenomenally working very well. So in recent time, the industrialization, Industry 4.0 had leveraged the implementation of industry AI techniques, where I would say AI is not only limited to one or the domain, it is almost, I would say, covering more of the or most of the events we are dealing with. So in my domain, AI helps tremendously. Where in former times, when in my younger days we have to do many more activities to really look for the root cause of the damages. Whereas with the usage of AI, now new engineers who are not very much experienced but still are using AI, they can do troubleshoot with that much efficiency in like not more than a minute. So that brings itself in the upcoming times.
Uh, you have a much experience of about 21 years. So which is your most memorable project?
Like as I said, like as you mentioned, 21 years. So there are many, but one was tough for me, challenging. Like I will just quote an example. Quote my experience where I was at Bhushan Steel in Angul in Odisha, where I was part of a team where I was taking a role, a key role of making the installation and commissioning of one of the system, and it worked on a planned shutdown base. So shutdown was about to finish, and the plant had said tomorrow is the day we will be lighting up, and I was facing challenge for one of the sensors. It was nightmare for me. I went to hotel, I went to sleep, but still something was triggering. Suddenly at 3 I wake up, I check the line diagrams, other things, connections, manuals. Then I got to know like there was something wrong with the uh, dimensions. That was I checked, confirmed. Immediately next day, went to the site, rectified and worked. Plant head was very happy, very pleased with my efforts and perseverance, where I could help them in closing all the projects with the due deadlines. So that comes first in my memory. Well, when we talk about challenges and memories, so it was challenge with good memories.
So can you suggest us some ways to uh, complete our work or project in deadlines?
The most important part when we talk about bigger projects, the timeline to meet the timeline is to break the events into small events, bigger events into small events. So, for example, I will just make it simple to make you understand, like going to school on time. So, it is an activity, but when we break those activities into smaller activities, small activity can be wake up early morning, make your backpack the day before, have your breakfast on time. So we can split those movements into small sections. If you can complete those small sections, certainly you can complete your target would be to reach school on time. So as I said, complete activity should be broken up into small events, and every event should be monitored very closely. Then you can certainly achieve your deadlines.
So what are the common problem faced in this field?
Common problem, like in my domain, it is man management. So man management is dealing with different kind of people, having different temperament, different understanding, coming from different religion altogether. So when we talk about teamwork depends, as its name says, team. So when we say team, everyone should work for a common goal. So handling those kind of team, many times it's challenging, but in that sense we have to deal different people differently. So as every lock have a key, likewise every different people have their set of expectation, and accordingly we can manage or we can manipulate to take the best out of them. So that is the key.
So what is your advice for the audience?
Advice for you, for you, new generation, young generation, it is only the temperament part. Whatever you uh, do it full-heartedly, spend more time, have more focus. Once you do this, certainly things will, initially you feel it is not possible, not happening, taking time. But once you get into this habit, there is a saying of 21 days. Whatever you feel, whatever you want to achieve, practice it for continuously 21 days. Once you do for 21 days, it will be part of your habit. And once it is your habit, then everything can be controlled. That is the only key thing to be successful in life: perseverance and consistency.
So thank you very much for the podcast.
It was pleasure talking to you. Thank you.